Stop wasting your money on collagen powder. You are being scammed. You are buying a tub of industrial waste and spooning it into your coffee every morning. And you think it is erasing your wrinkles. It isn't. The supplement industry has convinced you of a biological lie. They have convinced you that if you eat collagen, you will grow collagen. Think about how ridiculous that sounds. If you wanted to get smarter, would you eat a bowl of pig brains? If you wanted more hair, would you eat a salad made of hair clippings? No, because your body does not work that way. Digestion destroys proteins. When you eat that expensive collagen powder, your stomach acid melts it down. It turns it into basic amino acids. It turns it into the exact same fuel you would get from a piece of chicken or a handful of beans. But you are paying $50 a tub for it. Drop a comment below if you have a tub of collagen sitting in your kitchen right now. Be honest. I want to see how many of us have been tricked by the glossy marketing. And where does that powder come from? It comes from the leftovers of the meat industry. Hooves, hides, bones. They boil it down. They dry it out. And they sell it to you as a beauty product. It is an incomplete protein. It is missing the essential building blocks that actually keep you alive. So if eating collagen isn't the answer, what is? Why is your skin sagging? Why are your joints popping? Why does your skin feel like tissue paper? The answer is not in the tub. The answer is in a history lesson. We need to talk about the sailors. 300 years ago, millions of sailors died at sea. They didn't die from pirates. They didn't die from storms. They died because they fell apart. Their gums bled. Their old scars opened up. Their skin turned to mush. They were eating plenty of meat. They were eating plenty of protein. But they were missing the glue. They were known as limeys because they discovered, too late, that a simple lime could save their lives. They had scurvy. And right now you have microscurvy. You are not bleeding from the gums yet, but your collagen is unraveling. You are eating the bricks, but you are not buying the cement. You are loading up on protein, but you are missing the chemical signal that tells your body to weave that protein into skin. If you bruise easily, listen to me. If your cuts take weeks to heal, listen to me. This is not just cosmetic. This is your structural integrity failing. Your bones are 30% collagen. Your eyes are 60% collagen. Your heart valves are collagen. When you lose this protein, you don't just look old. You break. Today, I'm going to show you how to fix this without spending a fortune. I'm going to show you the origami protocol. I'm going to show you why your body is like a folded piece of paper. And I'm going to give you the exact chemical tape you need to hold it together. But first, we have to look at your hands, because the signs of this deficiency are probably staring you in the face right now. You need to understand the scale of the problem. Collagen is not just a beauty ingredient. It is the scaffolding of your entire existence. It is the extracellular matrix. Your bones, they are not just calcium. They are 30% collagen. Your tendons and ligaments, 80% collagen. Your eyeballs, the cornea that lets you see this video, 60% collagen. Even your blood vessels are 30% collagen. There is no part of you that does not rely on this protein to hold its shape. And here is the scary reality. You are constantly falling apart. Your body is a construction site that never closes. Every single day, your skin turns over about 4% of its collagen. Every year, your bones replace 10% of their structure. You are losing the old stuff, and you have to build the new stuff. If you do the math, you are turning over a massive amount of protein every 24 hours. You are technically a new person every few years, but only if you have the materials to rebuild. If you don't, you start to carry a debt. It is like financial debt, but it is biological. You start borrowing collagen from your skin to keep your heart valves working. That is why you get wrinkles. Your body is sacrificing your face to save your life. So, how do we build it back? This brings us to the most important analogy you will ever hear about anti-aging. The origami theory. Imagine I am holding a piece of paper. This paper represents protein. It represents the amino acids you get from a steak, or a bean, or a collagen shake. It is flat. It is floppy. It has no structural strength. If I try to build a bridge out of this flat paper, it collapses. But what if I fold it? What if I twist it? What if I turn it into a tight, dense shape? Now it has strength. Now it can hold weight. Proteins work the exact same way. Amino acids alone are useless. They have to be folded into a specific shape to become collagen. They have to be twisted into a triple helix. But here is the catch. If I fold this paper and then I let go, what happens? It unfolds. It springs back to being flat and useless. I need something to hold the fold in place. I need tape. I need a piece of double-sided tape to lock that origami shape forever. In your body, that tape is not protein. That tape is vitamin C. This is the biochemistry that the supplement companies hide from you. There are two specific enzymes in your body, prolyl hydroxylase and lysyl hydroxylase. Their only job is to put the tape on the collagen helix. They take the amino acids proline and lysine and they stick them together. But these enzymes have a battery pack. They run on ascorbic acid, vitamin C. If you do not have enough vitamin C circulating in your blood, these enzymes stop working. You can eat all the steak in the world. You can eat all the collagen powder in the world. You will have plenty of paper, but you will have no tape. Your body tries to fold the collagen, but it just unspools. It unravels, and the result is tissue that has no tensile strength. We see this in surgery. When we operate on someone with low vitamin C, their skin behaves differently. We put a piece of medical tape on their arm to hold and for, and when we pull the tape off, the skin rips. It tears like wet tissue paper, because the glue holding their skin cells together is gone. This is what I call the paper skin syndrome. And millions of you have a mild version of this right now. You bump your leg on a table and you get a massive bruise that lasts for 2 weeks. That is your blood vessels tearing because the collagen walls are too weak to take a hit. You brush your teeth and you see pink in the sink. That is the collagen in your gums failing to hold the tissue together. This is not just aging. This is malnutrition disguised as aging. And the worst part? The recommended daily allowance for vitamin C is a joke. It is designed to keep you from dying of scurvy. It is not designed to keep your face from falling off. We need to talk about the numbers, and we need to talk about the source. Because if you think drinking a glass of orange juice is enough, you are wrong. Let's look at the numbers. The government tells you that you need roughly 75 to 90 milligrams of vitamin C a day. That is the recommended daily allowance. But do you know what that number actually represents? That is the bare minimum amount required to prevent you from dying. That is the don't get scurvy number. It is not the ageless skin number. It is not the optimal brain function number. If you are only hitting the RDA, you are surviving. You are not thriving. Your body is smart. It prioritizes survival over vanity. Your brain uses more vitamin C than any other organ in your body. It needs it for neurotransmitters. It needs it to prevent seizures. It needs it to think. So when you consume a tiny amount of vitamin C, your brain takes it all. It hoards it. And your skin, your joints, your hair, they get the scraps. They get the leftovers. And if you are stressed, if you live in a polluted city, if you smoke, if you are exposed to UV light, you are burning through your vitamin C reserves like a wildfire. You are in a constant state of deficit. So we need to flood the system. We need to make sure the brain is full, so the excess spills over to the skin. But here is the critical part that most people miss. You cannot just pop a 1,000 milligram tablet once a day and think you are safe. Vitamin C has a half-life of about 2 hours. It is water-soluble. That means 2 hours after you take that megadose pill, your body has used what it can, and it has flushed the rest out in your urine. You have very expensive urine, and your skin is starving for the other 22 hours of the day. This is why supplements fail. You need a drip feed strategy. You need to keep your levels high all day long. And the only way to do that is with food. We are going to use the fruit and seed strategy. Remember, we need the paper, amino acids, and the tape, vitamin C. Nature usually packages these separately. The highest concentration of amino acids is not in the fruit. It is in the seed. Think about a grape. The fruit is water and sugar. The seed is the DNA. The seed is the protein. This is why nuts, beans, and legumes are the protein kings. You need to be eating these to get your glycine, your proline, your lysine. But you need to pair them with the activator. You need high-potency fruit, eaten throughout the day. I eat 10 servings of fruit a day. I start my morning with a tropical cocktail. Mangoes, papayas, kiwis, oranges. These are not just sugar bombs. They are delivery systems. They contain the bioflavonoids that help your body actually absorb the vitamin C without getting an upset stomach. If you take too much synthetic vitamin C, you get diarrhea. Your gut rejects it, but you can eat 5 oranges and feel fine. If you want the nuclear option, look for the Kakadu plum. It is a small green plum from Australia. It has 100 times the vitamin C of an orange. 100 times. It is sour. It is intense. But it is the most powerful collagen activator found in nature. Now, I know what you're thinking. But what about the sugar? Won't fruit make me fat? No. Fruit has fiber. Fruit has water. The fiber slows down the absorption. It blunts the insulin spike. Nobody ever got fat from eating too many kiwis. People get fat from processed juice, from soda, from candy. Do not fear the fruit. Fear the factory. But eating it is only half the battle. To really get that glass skin look, we need to attack from the outside as well. We need a topical treatment that mimics the skin's own biology. And I don't mean a $300 cream that turns brown in a week. I mean a plant that has been used by queens and conquerors for 3,000 years. It is probably sitting in your garden right now. Now, let's talk about what you put on your skin. You have probably walked down the skincare aisle. You have seen the tiny orange bottles, vitamin C serum, brightening serum, anti-aging drops. They cost a fortune, $60, $80, sometimes over $100 for 1 ounce. And here is the dirty little secret. Most of them are dead before you even open the box. The active ingredient, L-ascorbic acid, is incredibly unstable. It hates light. It hates air. It hates heat. As soon as it touches oxygen, it starts to oxidize. It turns from clear to yellow, then to brown. If your expensive serum is brown, throw it away. It has rusted. You are applying oxidized vitamins to your face, which can actually cause more free radical damage. I do not waste my money on these unstable chemical experiments. I use a living serum. I use a gel that has been the secret weapon of royalty for thousands of years. Queen Cleopatra used it daily. Alexander the Great used it to heal his soldiers' wounds after battle. Aloe vera. This is not just for sunburns. This is the most sophisticated biological gel on the planet. And you can grow it on your windowsill for free. If you cut open a fresh aloe leaf, you see a clear, thick gel. That gel is 99% water. But the magic is in the 1%. It is a chemical powerhouse. It contains vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E. It contains vitamin B12 and folic acid. It is a complete multivitamin for your face. But it goes deeper. It contains salicylic acid. You know that ingredient in your acne wash that dries you out and makes you peel? Aloe has the natural version. It exfoliates the pore. It reduces inflammation. It kills bacteria. But it does it while hydrating you, not burning you. It contains enzymes like bradykinase that break down dead tissue and reduce swelling. It contains minerals like zinc and magnesium that support your skin's immune system. But the real anti-aging secret is a molecule called glucomannan. This is a specific sugar that speaks to your cells. It penetrates the skin and finds the fibroblasts. Fibroblasts are the little factories that print collagen. The glucomannan acts as a foreman. It tells the factory to speed up. It increases collagen synthesis and accelerates wound contraction. This is why cuts heal faster with aloe. And wrinkles are just wounds that haven't healed yet. I have been using this since I was a child. My mother kept a plant in the kitchen. Every night, I would cut a tiny square. I would slice it open and rub the fresh gel all over my face. It feels weird at first. It is sticky. It is slimy. It feels like egg whites. But wait 60 seconds. It dries completely matte. It creates a tight, protective film. You sleep in it, and you wake up with skin that is calm, hydrated, and fed. But I have to give you a serious warning. You cannot just chop a leaf and slap it on your face. If you do that, you might regret it. Between the green skin and the clear gel, there is a thin layer of yellow sap. This is called latex, also known as aloin. It is a strong irritant. If you get that yellow sap on your face, it can cause itching, redness, and burning. You have to filter it. Here is the protocol. Cut the leaf from the base of the plant. Wash the dirt off. Then, stand the leaf upright in a glass or a jar for 15 minutes. Gravity will pull the yellow sap out. You will see it pool at the bottom. It looks like iodine. Once it has drained, rinse the cut end. Then, fillet the green skin off carefully to reveal the crystal clear fillet inside. Always do a patch test on your hand first. If it turns red, wash it off. It's not for you. But if it doesn't, you just found the holy grail of skincare. And it costs pennies. We need to rewrite the rules of anti-aging. We have been taught to look for answers in a bottle. We have been taught that if we spend enough money, we can buy back our youth. But the body does not care about your credit card limit. The body cares about chemistry. It cares about the paper and the tape. You can buy the most expensive collagen powder on the market. You can buy the most luxurious face cream in the department store. But if you are eating a diet that ignores biology, you are just painting over a crumbling wall. You are the architect of your own skin. Every meal is a supply shipment for the construction site. Are you sending the right materials? Are you sending the amino acids from the seeds? Are you sending the vitamin C activator from the fruit? Are you using the natural power of aloe to protect the exterior? Or are you letting the building fall apart while you chase the next marketing trend? The choice is yours. I want you to try the origami protocol. Add the fruit. Add the seeds. Try the gel. But you have to give it time. Collagen does not grow overnight. It takes weeks to build a bridge. It takes weeks to rebuild your skin. In the first week, you will just feel different. You will have more energy. Your brain fog will lift. In the second week, you will notice your gums stop bleeding. You will notice your bruises fading faster. By the third week, the magic happens. You will wake up and realize your skin does not feel like paper anymore. It feels dense. It feels tight. It snaps back when you pinch it. That is the feeling of structural integrity. That is the feeling of a body that has the tools to repair itself. So here's my challenge to you. Commit to this for 30 days. Take a picture of your skin today. Zoom in on the fine lines. Zoom in on the texture. Do the protocol. And then take another picture in a month. If you are ready to take the challenge, I want you to type 30 days in the comments below. I want to see who is serious about their health and who is just watching. And if you know someone who is still scooping powder into their coffee, share this video with them. Be a good friend. Save them from the waste. And make sure you are subscribed. We are building the smartest skincare community on the internet, and I want you to be a part of it. We have so much more to uncover. I will see you in the next one.